Teen takeover refers to a growing social media-driven trend where large groups of teenagers organize mass meetups in public spaces like parks, malls, beaches, parking lots, pools, or shopping centers, usually through platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, or word of mouth. While some of these gatherings begin as harmless social events or parties, many have attracted controversy because they sometimes escalate into fights, vandalism, theft, traffic disruption, or confrontations with police. The phrase itself became increasingly common across American news coverage during the mid-2020s, especially after several viral incidents involving massive gatherings of teens in cities like Chicago, Tampa, and other urban areas. By 2025 and 2026, teen takeovers had evolved from local incidents into a full online discourse topic, with videos regularly spreading across TikTok, X, YouTube, and Reddit. At its core, a teen takeover is essentially a flash mob-style social gathering organized by teenagers. The idea is usually simple: get as many young people as possible to take over a location for a few hours. Some events involve music, dancing, socializing, or filming content for social media. Others, unfortunately, spiral into more chaotic situations involving reckless behavior or criminal activity. One reason the trend became so controversial is because of how quickly these gatherings can grow through social media algorithms. A single viral TikTok announcing a meetup can suddenly attract hundreds or even thousands of teenagers within hours. In several reported incidents, organizers used vague or coded language online to avoid police intervention while still spreading the location through private messages or short-form videos. The trend started drawing serious media attention around 2023 after highly publicized incidents in places like Chicago, where large groups of teens were filmed jumping on cars, blocking streets, and causing property damage. News reports increasingly began using the term teen takeover to describe these events, and the phrase quickly became part of internet slang and public discourse. One of the biggest debates surrounding teen takeovers is whether they represent criminal behavior, social media culture gone too far, or a broader failure to provide safe social spaces for teenagers. Some experts and commentators argued that many teens participating in these events are simply looking for places to gather, socialize, and escape boredom. The idea of disappearing third places, public spaces where young people can spend time outside of home or school, became part of the discussion. Others viewed the trend much more negatively, especially after several incidents turned violent. Concerns grew significantly after reports connected some teen takeovers to fights, injuries, shootings, and mass panic situations. One particularly tragic case involved the death of a 14-year-old during a takeover event in Chicago in late 2025, which intensified national attention and criticism. The topic surged again in 2026 after a viral incident at Curtis Hickson Waterfront Park, where dozens of arrests were reportedly made following a large gathering. Police body cam footage and clips from attendees spread rapidly online, fueling intense reactions across social media. Supporters of stricter enforcement argued that these events endangered public safety, while others criticized how aggressively some cities responded to gatherings involving teenagers. Social media itself plays a huge role in the phenomenon. Teen takeovers are deeply tied to internet culture, virality, and online identity. For many participants, attending one of these events is partly about the experience and partly about documenting it online. Viral clips from takeovers often generate millions of views, whether the videos show dancing, chaos, police chases, or dramatic crowd moments. The trend also reflects how internet culture increasingly blurs the line between real-life events and online performance. In some cases, the gatherings appear designed almost entirely around creating viral content. The bigger and more chaotic the event becomes, the more attention it receives online, which can unintentionally encourage copycat events in other cities. At the same time, not every teen takeover becomes dangerous. Some remain relatively peaceful social gatherings despite the negative reputation attached to the term. However, because the phrase became strongly associated with viral incidents involving disorder, media coverage and public perception now often treat any large, unsupervised teen gathering as a potential takeover. Ultimately, the teen takeover trend represents a mix of modern social media culture, youth boredom, internet virality, and public anxiety about crowd behavior. It's part meme, part real-world phenomenon, and part cultural debate about how teenagers socialize in the internet age. The conversation surrounding it continues to evolve because it touches on broader issues involving public spaces, parenting, policing, online influence, and youth culture in the 2020s.